Alright, this is the start of round one, and we won the dice roll, so we are definitely going to play first. And we see this hand. 6 lands, Dust Mantle Seer. It's very weak, we can do a lot better. We're definitely going to mulligan. And then 6 spells, no lands. Okay, we're going to mulligan this too. It's pretty awkward. We do play only 23 lands, but our first hand is very rare. You don't see that often. But this deck's very resilient. Like, we can mulligan and just have very aggressive starts, and it doesn't matter. And then you get card advantage out of like turn the Blood Scrivener on quickly, and the Grave Crawlers give you card advantage. So I'm actually comfortable with mulligan with this deck a lot. Let's see what our opponent has to say about his draw. Alright, so our opponent has mulligan 2, and we are going to mulligan to 5 now. This hand's kind of awkward, but we're not going to mulligan, we're going to keep. If we draw 2 lands, we're fine. And 1 land can do something with the Victim Knight. So we're not going to mulligan, our opponent kept on 6. And we'll just play our John Catacomb tapped, unfortunately, and say go. So we can draw out of it pretty well. Like, these captains are really good. We've seen draw a couple of lands. So I'm not too worried yet. So our opponent has an untapped Overgrown Tomb for an Arbor Elf. Alright. So we drew an Overgrown Tomb. Alright, we can kill it, but I'm not too worried yet. He probably has bigger threats, like, this is usually a junk deck. We see this start out of. Depending on what he does this turn, I might kill the Arbor Elf just so he doesn't get the 4 mana and play like a Restoration Angel. But, I'd rather get my creature in play. Alright, so he plays another Overgrown Tomb. And he has a Grizzly Salvage. Okay, so I might want to kill it now just because he can get back a Crater Hoof, and I'm not even too worried about Crater Hoof yet. Let's see what he takes. So his options of a Pilgrim, a Temple Guardian, an Overgrown Tomb. He's not going to take their Crater Hoofs because he has these Umbrella Rights right there. So you can only imagine that he would take the Temple Guardian. Yep. That's exactly what he did. Alright, draw for turn. Drew a Grave Crawler. So we're going to attack for 2. So I actually don't care if you Umbrella Rights right now because it just like attacks for 6 or 7. And then I can kill it, so I'm not too worried. So I'll just play a Grave Crawler. And then I can kill it like next turn depending on what he does. So he's already at 16. And we draw a land, we add 2 more power. And then double Captain's insane. So Grave Crawler there was actually a pretty good draw. If not for drawing a land, this is one of the better things we drew. It was a spell we could cast. So can't complain. Let's see what our opponent does. Okay, so he has Isolate Chapel. So he already had a white mana. So he still has a Temple Guard in his hand. Okay, Lingering Souls. Another Arbor Elf. Okay, so yeah, that's why I really like Charm against them. So he has a land. I'm just going to attack with both and see what happens. Drew a Far and Away, and it's okay. So if he Umbrella Rights, killing an elf doesn't do anything to his 4 lands. We kill the Crater Hoof. We take, they get plus, after ability resolve, they have 4 creatures in play, so 5, 10, 15. So we're actually just dead. We shouldn't attack with the Diregraph Ghoul, but yeah, going to 2 and he has like Spirit tokens, it's not too good for us. Like, because we only absorb 2 from the Diregraph Ghoul. So yeah, looks like we're just dead. So that didn't work out too well. He had a pretty good draw, and curved out and just killed us on turn 4. So yep, and we died. Oh well, we have a good sideboard plan for them, so I'm not too worried. And we mulligan twice, so but it's fair to say that he probably would have killed us anyway with that draw. It's pretty insane. Alright, so we're going to put in the Golgari Charms, and Deathrite Shamans, put Far and Away is pretty bad. So is Blood Scrivener. Excuse me. And then I usually take a couple 3-drops, lower the curve. I'll take, or I only take out one more card. I'll take out a Captain. Go ahead and submit. Oh, I took out a Troll. Didn't mean to do that. Take another Captain. Because if I take another 3 drops, it makes Captains worse. So Captains are usually the first to come out. I guess I could take out Dreadmangler. Yeah, the Dreadmangler seems like it's less impactful. Oh, we don't have time. And I'm going to play first. And this hand's reasonable. Got a Deathrite Shaman, so stop his graveyard shenanigans. Got a bunch of 3-drops. But if he like Grizzly Salvages, we can take advantage of that. Use our Deathrite for a mana. So play this Deathrite Shaman and pass the turn. So like the deck is stacked on 3-drops, that's why I take them out. I still drew 4 of them. We're going to tap. That's always a good sign. Never like seeing mana guys from him. Okay, so let's just attack from 1. We drew a Dustmantle Seer, so we should need to draw a land and we'll be in great shape. I usually like to start out with the Messengers first, and then play Dreadmanglers, and then play Captains. It adds the most damage that way, because it doesn't have haste. And so you play the haste guy second, and then you play the Captain last. So our opponent played a Woodland Cemetery. See if he mulches here. Oh, you did Grizzly Salvage. Okay. Interesting. So let's see what he gets. It's just weird that he must have done it because I was tapped out, though. He can't do anything this turn. It's not like it's turn 6, you can go Grizzly Salvage into Alright, he took the Pilgrim. That's good for us. We drew a land anyways, so he can't Umbrella Rights anything this turn. I think I actually want to play Seer. Let's start out with a Seer. So that puts a really big clock on him. Get rid of that land. And then we can hopefully draw like more lands and play our spells. And this can like it's really good against them because they have so many high drops, like 5s, 6s, and 7s. So it's really good at killing them quickly. So like, and we might not draw a land like next turn. But it doesn't matter. So like, I just want to get him. He's the most expensive thing in our hand, and just get him out first. So I assume our opponent has a land in his hand because he didn't pick the land off Grizzly Salvage. Yeah, so Woodland Cemetery plays Mana Guy. Oh, Lawless Troll. Okay. Yep, takes the Pilgrim. So this turn I'm gonna leave up the Deathrite Shaman so I can get his So our opponent got a forest, we drew a land, and we drew another land. So play our untap land, and I'm gonna play Messenger here because like the Dreadmangler can just get blocked and he can like discard and make it huge. So I'll play the Messenger. Usually you want to do things after you attack, but it doesn't matter because oh, I messed up. Oh, I tapped my green mana. Oh wow. Oh, that's pretty bad. Oh, that was really bad. So hopefully he doesn't have Umbrella Rights in his hand. That was a horrible mistake. Yeah, wow, I wasn't even thinking. I haven't played Deathrite Shaman that much, even though it is in my sideboard, so I wasn't. Yeah, I just wasn't thinking. That was really bad. So our opponent does have a forest. So he can cast Umbrella Rights if he has it. I just hope he doesn't have it. So another has a Sun Petal Grove. Okay, just Lingering Souls. Okay, that's fine. Could have been a lot worse. So if he doesn't flash it back here, we're just going to eat it right now. Okay, he does. So if we can draw like a Charm and get him pretty good, we're going to get rid of like something and a turn and make him lose 2 life. Rather, we just got rid of the Angel here, but okay, let's get rid of the Grizzly Salvage. So he still has 2 lands in his hand that we know about. Okay, so we did get Golgari Charm, and he flipped Obsidat. So like, So even though he's getting his cards, like his deck's not prepared for that. So we're just gonna clear out his crap. Give all creatures -1, -1. Still during our upkeep, and we drew a land. I could go untap land and attack, put the Dread Mangler and attack. Actually, that just kills him. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. I was gonna say I was gonna leave up Deathrite for like Angel, but he's just dead. We don't have to show him the Dread Manglers in our hand. We just go like this. Goes to 1, then we exile another thing. So it's good that we kind of messed up and weren't able to exile his Angel. Let's get rid of this thing. And he's dead. So yeah, Dustmantle Seer is very powerful against junk. So we're on the draw now. Let's go back to our sideboard. We could want Putrefies just to kill an Angel once it resolves, but once it resolves, we're so far behind, and we have a couple removal spells for it anyways. I think, yeah, I want the Captains because they're better like against Lingering Souls and they just get damaged through. And yeah, I don't want the Putrefies. I don't want more removal spells. So go ahead and try this out. So that was a very good game. It worked out pretty well for us. Alright, this is start of game. Oh, game 3 has just started, and we have a hand with no green mana, but we do have 2 removal spells and a Dross Messenger. And if we draw green, our hand's insane. Our opponent's already mulliganed, and we're not gonna mulligan this. So if we draw a 1-drop, our hand's insane, or a green source, our hand's insane, or if he just has a if he mulligans again and then has a 1-drop, it killed the 1-drop. So I'm really happy with this hand. So I played Tragic Slip to kill 1-drops. I've been thinking that maybe, I know zombies used to play the Blight card. I forget what it was called. 1 black, enchant creature gets -1/-1. Can't block. Okay, so we didn't mulligan again. Right, it has Temple Garden into Arbor Elf. Alright, so we drew a Drowned Catacomb. So it's a 3rd land for Dross Messenger. It's not the green, but that's fine. Yes, and we're going to kill his Arbor Elf. So that might be, in this scenario, the enchantment would be the same, but you can play that on Voice Resurgence and it can't block, or on other things and just get more damage in. If he plays another mana guy, I'm just going to kill that too. 2 mana for a mulch, yep. Alright, so he has a Forest and a Godless Shrine in his hand. Let's untap, and we drew a green source just on time. Alright, so our hand got way better. So depending on what he does, I might end up discarding this troll to that troll. Just to put more damage in play. Well, I might not, because we have an answer for his Angel if he reanimates it. So I might just want to have as many creatures as possible. It depends on what he plays. If we need to get through his blocker or whatnot. So we've drawn pretty well this game so far. A Deathrite wouldn't be bad right here, but I'm just happy to play Messenger on turn 3. See, our opponent's already shocked himself twice. I played the Forest. Alright, Centaur Healer. Okay, so what do we want to do? We drew a land. I can not attack, play Messenger. I can attack and be blocked. I have to discard Troll and regenerate. I can't play Messenger. Or I can Victim and attack. I think I just want to play my Messenger and I can deal with this next turn. I'd rather just have my Messenger in play. I could bluff attack and hope he doesn't block. But it doesn't seem worth it. So it's at 17. So a perfect draw next turn would be Dustmantle Seer. So we know he has a Godless Shrine in his hand. So he can't reanimate his Angel yet. Excuse me. So I'm not worried about this turn, but next turn is definitely a possibility. Alright, so he plays a Godless Shrine untap. Does he have a Garruk? No, just a main phase Grizzly Salvage. Oh, we got his land, so he definitely has the 5th land if he needs it. Alright, can't pick. Double Devour Flesh, that's interesting. You usually don't see that in junk. At least I haven't. So he might take Township here. He might take a Chapel if he wants his third white now. He might have been hoping for a creature here because he paid like Godless Shrine untap. That was very interesting. The Fireflesh doesn't seem that. It seems okay, but like when I have Grave Crawlers and Messengers and lesser extent like Dread Manglers, it doesn't seem that good. Alright, so he took the Chapel. Okay. Or I mean the Township, sorry. Alright, so I'm happy, like, trading, because I want to save the Victim of Night for his Angel. So I'm happy, like, discarding and regenerating. So if he does block, he's taking 3, going to 12. He might block Messenger. Okay. Or just doesn't have a block. That's fine too. So it goes to 10. I'm going to play an untapped land. So I'm going to play Troll and leave up Victim of Night. Say go. Kind of awkward. We don't have another removal spell, so like if he does have Umbrella Rights, we can't, like, we can kill the Angel, play a Messenger, he goes to 8, but then he can just get it back. Okay, he gets back his Angel. So if we draw another removal spell here quickly. So we go to 15. And we'll go ahead and kill his Angel. So we really need to draw another removal spell quick. And we drew a Diagraph Ghoul. And that's okay. Definitely playing Messenger here. My question is if I play a Lawless Troll or just the Diagraph Ghoul. Actually, okay. I'm gonna play a Troll here, so that if he wants to get back, he gets 2 guys. But then like I have 3 more guys coming down next turn. I can all cast if I don't draw a land. So I'll play him. I could just not play anything and make him just get really bad value. But like I can't cast everything next turn, so sometimes we'll just cast it. And if he doesn't want to do it, he doesn't. But I can just play all these guys. Far and away would be a pretty good draw here. We can bounce the healer, or I can actually bounce the Angel and make him sack healer. Depending if he plays a land or not. If he misses a land out, that's what I definitely drew if I drew. Oh, I actually took Far Away out, yeah. Because the Lingering Souls is not that good. So let's just see if he just brings it back and attacks for 3. Because we definitely need to draw something though. I've been right to bring in the Putrefies. Just because we need to kill an Angel once it's in play. But our opponent is at 8, so we're very close to just killing him. And I think, yeah, okay. So he flashes back on Rail Rights, gets our guys. If I kill it again, I can play Messenger and he goes to 6. Luckily, we haven't seen a Thragtusk from him. So we do need to deal with the Angel within like a turn because it does kill us in 1 hit or 2 hits. Okay, Gravecrawler isn't a bad draw. So the question is, do I play the Diagraph Ghoul? See, I'm dead in 2 hits. I was just thinking about leaving up mana for generation. I actually do want to leave up mana for generation because he has a Township. And if he Townships and I don't block, okay, I'm dead. This Grizzly Salvage. It gets nothing. That's good to see. Too much in lands. Like if he has another Angel, that's really bad too. But he just took the Woodland Cemetery. So I don't think he has Angel, or he has another land and Angel because that's not a white source, and he need white to play it. see what he does here. So Township's very a reasonable play, but I don't know. Like, he's killing me in 2 turns, so he might not Township. All right. So he didn't. He did. Did he play land? Yeah, he did play it. Okay, so he's going to attack. Yep. So we don't really need a draw removal spell. I don't think I can kill him. Let's see. Blocks 1. He takes. I can make it 4. Dread Mangler doesn't win it. A Messenger doesn't win it. I can play a Seer and Chump Block for a turn, which is I could do it. We'll see. Really just want to draw the other victim at 9 now. Yeah, I really wish I brought in the the Putrefies. Another Centaur Healer. Okay, so that's not really good for us at all. And a Pilgrim. Okay. Let's see what we draw. Alright, we drew a Ghoul, so we're dead. We didn't draw an answer for the Angel. He was able to get it out. We didn't have really a fast clock. Should have definitely brought those Putrefies. I've been really definitely do need those. Alright, well hopefully we can do better in round 2.